Different categories of bees and their duties. The worker bees are sterile bees who have been delegated with some crucial duties for the survival of the colony, inside and outside the hives. As the name suggests, they work round the clock and are divided into different groups, delegated with particular tasks. These groups can be classified into guard bees, nurse bees, searcher bees, fanning bees and conferencing bees. Guard bees can be seen guarding the entrance and the periphery of the brood nest. Nurse bees are responsible for nursing the queen bee, taking care of the eggs, larvae and pupae, fetching water, pollen and nectar. Nurse bees also secrete royal jelly that constitutes essential food for the larvae of the queen bee. As the larvae gets older they give bee bread, a mixture of pollen and nectar. Searcher bees, also known as scout bees, search for new sources of pollen and nectar, which is then communicated to the other bees. Conference bees gather on the bottom board at night to convene meetings with regards to the future plans of the colony. Here are a few interesting facts about worker bees. If there's no queen in the colony, the ovary of the worker bees expands and it starts laying eggs, which indicates that it has become a laying worker in a colony without a queen. The workers have a lifespan of around 45 days. The total number of workers decides the strength of the hive. Worker bees also produce and feed drone bees. Let's learn more about the queen bee. The queen is brownish in the Apis cerana indica variety. The queen is a fertile insect with big ovaries and can lay eggs for around a year, which is her lifespan. Once the queen is born, after a week of maturity or when she achieves puberty, she goes out for mating accompanied by the drones. The queen gets mated in the air by the drone bees and comes back to the hive and starts laying eggs. The queen lays two types of eggs: fertilized eggs with sperm and unfertilized eggs that hatch new drones. The queen mates only once, and then lays eggs throughout her life, until her pheromones start depleting, and the laying of eggs reduces in frequency. The workers then begin the process of making a new queen. She is replaced through a procedure called supersedure.
Laying capacity of the drone 1 year means there is a process. During the growth period of September to December, they make the new queen. Then the remaining 7-8 months, they complete all the total process of supersedure plus swarming. They quit. Without swarming, there is no life of bee colony in nature. Without superseding, there is no life of a colony in nature. So the bees create the drones when they get the place to produce combs. By that we are doing by comb retrieval. So all the combs, flatten the combs, become new by comb retrieval.
Let's learn about drone bees. Apis cerana drones are slightly blackish. The drones are produced before the queen cell is made, either during supersedure or swarming. The lifespan of drones is nearly 40 days and their primary purpose is to mate with the queen. They mostly remain in the hive. The drones have no sting or proboscis, which means the worker bees have to feed them. If the worker bees sense that there are more queen cells about to emerge, the drone bees are allowed to live. If there are no queen cells in the apiary sensed by the worker bees, the drones are chased out by starving them and they eventually die. Different types of cells within the hive. The flat cells belong to the workers and happen to be whitish. Drone cells are fat, project outwards and are slightly colored. The queen cells are big and can be divided into supersedure cells, swarming cells and emergency cells. Swarming cells are created at the bottom, while emergency cells can be created anywhere. Swarming cells can number anywhere between 5 to 15, while supersedure cells can be up to 3. Let's learn about feeding the hive. Feeding sugar syrup becomes necessary during shortage of nectar, especially during the monsoon season. The best time to start feeding sugar syrup to bees is the middle of May. Here's why.
There will be honey in super when middle of May comes, or you must extract it or now start feeding immediately. Immediately every 2 days put the sugar syrup so that before rain starts, his super becomes full. Super becomes back to the sugar syrup is stored as then you are at 50% mark that you have taken care of the feeding. Don't stop it. Again keep feeding every 2 days. 100 ml sugar. Don't prepare and keep in your fridge. If that sugar syrup will not stand more than 8-10 hours, then you start fermenting. So fermented syrup don't. And when you go to feed, there will be some left out syrup sometimes. Heavy rain, fish don't want, and there is already sugar there. So they will take it. So pour it out, wash with the hot water. So the fermented bacteria should not remain here. Wash it. Then at that time when you are preparing the sugar syrup, put 1 pinch of turmeric powder. 1 pinch. Turmeric powder. So that the local viral sickness which amongst the food doesn't damage the pupa inside. So if you don't feed it, there is uncertainty in the hive. The combs get exposed, maximum attack, the breeding egg-laying area reduces in the middle combs. So these come to the middle part, and this upper part will be, there will be no bees here. Because the bees, what it has produced, the queen is producing its egg-laying rate. Don't open the brood nest here. You should not open and try to see what is happening here. You should not open. You clean the bottom hole. When there is no rain, keep it back. So don't give any comb. No need. Go within 10 weeks from first of June to middle of August. It's a rule. So now don't touch it, don't disturb it. Now end of August, when there is no much rain, you have to catch the smoker here. So first you have to do smoke there, friend, and slowly hit it. And see the position. Because you have been giving feeding, the bees are active here. So as a result, this side of the brood nest and this side of the brood nest has no egg larva. Inside it is there. So like that, this is how they have come out of the rainy season. So this is in good health.